Dr. Owusu Ocho is Dr. O for the 804 as the premier knee and hip shoulder sports surgeon in Virginia. I would like to remind you that health equals power. Sports build and uplift communities, nothing else can. The mission of sports medicine is to keep athletes of all ages and levels at the top of their game. Dr. O is located at Ortho, Virginia, Schrader Road office location. Appointments can be scheduled online at orthovirginia.com or by calling 804-939-6688. You can follow Dr. O on Instagram at Dr. O _ for the 804 and uplifting educational content about sports health.
I'm Coach Rick Stockel. I am co-owner of Newman & Dunn Real Estate here in Central Virginia, as well as I am a high school boys basketball coach at Monacan High School. I've sold over 1,300 homes here in Central Virginia, and I would love to work with you and your family in your home buying needs. I am a proud primary sponsor of Ballin' in Virginia, and I hope you enjoy this show.
Yeah, man, I appreciate Rick Stockel for sponsoring the show today. He's a great guy, great coach, great realtor here in Virginia. Make sure you give him a call or check out his website over at rickstockel.com if you're looking for any homes in Virginia. Thanks again, and let's get into this episode. Welcome to another episode of BallinVA. Everybody, I got today what everybody want to see. I got the Rookie of the Year, Miss Syvannah Dawson. I got the Player of the Year in Division 6, Region Player of the Year, all that. Miss Nylah Wilson, 1,000-point scorer. And I got Muhammad Wilson and Keith Dawson. So we want to make sure that I correct that. And I want to say, what's up, y'all?
What up?
The intro part is always hard for me. Everybody know that. I say it on every episode. But before I start, I got to make sure that y'all subscribe, like, and comment. Please share this all around. The bills don't get paid in here. And y'all can't see top talent like this on this podcast because ain't nobody else doing it. But I definitely need y'all support. So I appreciate all that y'all can. You know, y'all go to my Patreon. Y'all can just, just hit us up and we'll give you all the information. DM me for all the info. So what's up, everybody? Now, I'm going to say, y'all told me to turn up. I'm going to turn the fuck up.
Here we go. That's my
First of all, I went around after, I found out who y'all were. Got that phone call last summer from one of the Hampton High School coaches and asked me how in the hell I not me per se, that Richmond 804 let y'all go to Boo Williams. And I was like, well, who are you talking about? They said, Nylah and Syvannah. I said, who? This was last August. So I said, I heard of the young girls, but I don't know who they are. So let me find out who they are. So, of course, I made all these phone calls and everybody started doing that stuff like this. But, and I said, I'm going to come to some games. Did not come to any games until the Thomasdale-Glen Allen game. And, of course, I was satisfied by what I saw, but I was following. But I am upset with y'all. Now, I don't know if I need to be upset with the coach or I need to be upset with y'all. What the hell happened in that Manchester game? I'm going to just start off like this since y'all want to turn it up. What the hell happened? Because I got them told everybody. And I can show y'all my phone.
Right.
Man, I thought you said Thomasdale was going to win the state. I thought so too. So let's get right into it. I ain't going to even cut to the point. What the hell happened?
That's right.
Who want to start?
All right.
I need y'all to be shy. I need y'all to give it to me raw.
Okay, so basically, in the first half, it came out strong, and we was doing everything we were supposed to do. But I don't know what happened in the second half. Like, we didn't bring the same momentum that we did in the first half. And then Manchester is a good team, so they came with the fire, and we wasn't coming with it.
For y'all to be up, 26-12, right?
Yeah.
How in the world they score 40 points in the second half? I need a better answer than that. I had everybody hitting my phone up and they calling me, yeah, man, you said it. Yes, I know what I said. I know what these girls is. I know what I saw. Y'all seen them. Okay, Nylah. Right. I need an answer. Syvannah gave her a response.
Right, so in the second half, I feel like we came out more laid back, like way too laid back as we should. And they just took advantage and went on a run, a big run at that.
That's your answer? That's your final answer? Now, I can go to the dads. I know the dad's going to turn up. Keith, what you thought?
I mean, it was an all around.
Grab the mic.
It was an all around effort with it, just like it's an all around effort to win the game. I mean, there was coaching mishaps in the second half, just as well as there was player mishaps. 14-point lead, you can't blow that. And I think it reach a point in every game where a coach gonna coach, but when you're on that floor, you gotta do your part.
Right.
And that's a learning curve for our girls. They know now. They had to go through it.
Right.
That 14-point lead, game before the states.
Right.
You got the lead. You know, so I mean, things happen. You know, it's any given game on that day. And Manchester, as they was being weak with it, they took advantage of it.
Did y'all go into that game knowing that y'all had beat them the past 2 seasons? Did y'all just feel like that y'all was gonna beat them again? Honestly, y'all can say it. They'll watch it. They'll get to them.
Did we feel like we was gonna win? Yes,
Of course.
Yes.
Yeah, I know you because I know what you told me that y'all was gonna beat Glen Island by 20 and I'll beat about 19. So I already know that. But so that halftime, y'all come out and y'all just came out flat. What did the coach say? Did the assistant coaches or anybody just like, come on, y'all? It's like, because it's easy to point directly to the coach, but the players have to have some type of responsibility into that as well. And I ain't trying to put y'all on the spot, but I'm pissed off.
Right.
I'm pissed. Because they was at my throat. I can handle it, but they were like, I thought you said blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I said it. I owned it. You know? But I'll say this, and Muhammad, I'm going to get to you because I know what you're going to say. And I say this, and I told your dad, Megan, the 2013, 2014 Monacan Chiefs, they had one of the best teams around here. They had a young Megan Walker, 9th grader, and they had an upperclassman, which is Michaela Parsons. They should have won. They was up 26 on Woodrow Wilson. I don't know what their school is now. That's 7x7. They lost the game. They should have won 4 straight. So I give you guys a pass for that because you're young and I understand that. This happened next year, I'm not going to be as nice. I'm going to come off the stands and I'm going to act a damn fool. I'm letting y'all know right now. So you got to expect that. So I know I follow the game, I follow history, but Muhammad, what you got to say, man? Give me your take on what you thought.
I mean, basketball, sports period. It's a game of life. We got, if you're looking at the tournament right now, there's a reason why it's called March Madness.
Right.
You got 15 knocking off 2 C's and
All the time.
UVA gone, and it's like, what happened, right? At the half, I sent Sage down there to tell y'all. What did I say? He came to you and told you at halftime. Y'all up 16.
Oh.
What did he say? What was the message?
He said, don't let up, and right now it's 0-0.
That's it. If you come out that locker room knowing that, okay, that was cute. We went up 14 points in the first half. But guess what? Now it starts all over. We got a whole nother half to play. You come out with a different approach, and the rest is maybe a little different. History is different. But at the end of the day, like he just said, it's a good learning lesson.
Yeah.
Because they ran through like 2 boxes of Kleenex by themselves. And
It ought to hurt.
yeah, we can assure it won't be the same result next season.
Yeah, it should hurt.
Yeah.
Because that way that you know that when you come back next year, it's like no matter who's in front of you, I mean, that's just the way it is. Most champions who, they go through, well, you guys haven't won the y'all won a regional championship.
Right.
But most state champions, if like the year before, they always go through that struggle. And I've seen that. I've seen it with my son's team at one of the greatest teams in this decade, this part of the 2017 Trinity Episcopal. We should have won 2016, and we came back and we took everybody the next year. We said we got to get rid of them seniors, and we blew everybody out. Paul VI, everybody. Name them, we beat them. Finished 11th in the country, so it happens. So I'm just kind of messing with y'all since y'all told me to turn up. So
That's right.
But shout out to Manchester. Shout out to Madison for winning. But Yeah, they was talking about me in the other networks. I just want to let y'all know y'all let me down. So I just mess with y'all. But let's talk about the season. Let's reflect on the season. Y'all won a regional championship, which was great. I don't even know if y'all even do district championships anymore. I don't even know what that is. But talk about y'all season. How y'all felt like as a whole that y'all accomplished the goals that y'all actually set up besides not winning the state championship? Individual goals, team goals?
Yeah, I feel like as a team, we got better throughout the whole season, and we had a lot of ups and downs throughout the season.
Savannah?
I feel the same way. We had a lot of ups and downs, but we came through it. And we just grew as a team in general.
So you know that you got people here in Richmond, man, calling y'all the next dynamic duo.
Hey, I mean, what can
I mean,
I?
I mean, if you can ball, you can ball. You got Nylah scoring 1,000 points in 2 years. I mean, you know, like in Syvannah, I'm hearing 757 people sitting up here say, "Man, I think she better than the other one." I'm sitting up here like, listen, hey man, it's good to have that problem, a 1A, 1B, but I'm hearing that you went up to New York, Syvannah, and had a great weekend. They said you kind of just, you know. So you want to talk about that?
You talking about records?
Yeah, Rucker Park.
Oh.
Don't be shy.
I'm not being shy. All right. At Rutgers, I was kind of nervous at first.
Okay.
Of course, because they were older, and I was, 14 at the time?
Okay.
But I had pushed through it. I had to realize what I could do and what I was going against. And I just did what I had to do.
Oh, you being modest. That's all you did? So
Yeah.
how it get to me, they was like, man, you was doing your thing up there. See?
Yo.
Okay, we could do that. I could do that. No, we could do that. But as far as, let's go back to the season. Talk about some of these tough games y'all had. Y'all had Glen Island, y'all had Highland Springs, couple of games against Laney Grant. How many times y'all played Laney this year? Or y'all didn't play Laney at
No,
all?
we didn't play Lane.
Just last year.
Oh, last year. And y'all won, right?
Yeah, regional championship.
Okay. We'll get into that because I'm not going to dive into that right now. That's a whole different subject. Oh, you want to dive into that right now?
Ain't no such thing as too early.
Okay, well, let's talk about that. Okay, since we're going in that. Okay, Laney Grant. We had Wade Fleming here not too long ago with VA Havoc, and he mentioned something about Nylah being the better overall player. He had Nylah 1. I think he had Sanaa number 2. I think he had you number 3. And Laney was kind of down the line, and he said that he remembered when she used to dribble the basketball, or she couldn't dribble the basketball or something like that. And I got a message from Laney saying that she said that y'all had a stacked team, and they did end up coming around, I guess, beat y'all at some point or something like that. But she was giving props to y'all, but she didn't like what Coach Wade said. So we had that stuff. So personally, my direct question to y'all is, how do y'all feel about Laney as a player and as a person?
As a person, I don't really know her as a person, but
Okay.
she seemed like a good person. And player-wise, she's a solid player, but do I feel like she's better than me? Like,
Yeah. Is she
no.
better than you?
I don't feel like that, no.
Do you think she's better than you? Do you think she's better than you?
No.
See, that's what y'all supposed to say. And this ain't no direct shot or anything like that. I would, if it was me, I would say the same thing, but that was a big thing, and I had the parents on saying something, and then one of the Trinity coaches said something. So I don't know what the big deal was, but it was about getting the recruitment, because she is a UNC commit right now, not signed, but just verbally committed. And I guess they had made a big deal about that, but I don't know.
And what's so dope is at the end of the day, it's called a competition. Mm-hmm. So if either one of them sat here and said she's better, you lost. If Laney came up here and you asked her, are you better than Nylah? Or are you better than Syvannah? I would hope she would say yes.
I would hope she did, because if she didn't, I'm going to look at her like she crazy.
Right? So at the end of the day, it's nothing wrong with feeling that. Sometimes you got to give yourself false confidence. I look down the court sometimes knowing this guy's stat line and how good he was, and I'm like, on paper, he got me. But we in between these lines, so, oh no. You fool, right? At the end of the day, the dopest thing I saw last season, because we went to James River to play that championship game against Laney, and Nylah had her hands full. You guys are on their turf for the regional chip, and you got to make it out of here alive. Well, we wound up handling business, and at the end of it, Laney sent Nylah a text, and it was congratulations, and let's hook up and, make each other better.
That's dope. That's dope. Shout out to Laney for that.
Shout out to Laney, minus all the politics and all the extra shit. Yo, that's what it's about.
And I think what Wade was saying was because Laney's a UNC commit, Laney Grant, 2025, and he was just saying that how did she get a UNC offer, and these two girls are from the consensus is they're better. And if you want my opinion, if you want to ask me that, I do too.
Okay.
I think that now, if you want to say both of them, I like them both. If you want to say individually, I think she's a better scorer. I think they're both better defenders.
I would have to ask you why you think that.
Oh, well, you put me on the spot?
I got to. Hey,
For one, I've seen Laney play, and Laney, let's say what game I saw her play against Manchester, and I saw her play against Bird. The one glaring thing that I see that she doesn't do as well as these two girls, she don't play defense as well as these two girls.
Okay.
These girls are disruptors. They are natural scorers. She's not as athletic at all, and she doesn't have as much as lateral quickness as I would like for her to have. But let's just say that. How could I say it? Can't really put it out there. Let's leave it as that.
Okay.
Let's just leave it.
So
as that.
pretty much more athletic. On the defensive
Defensive
end, they
end.
got the edge. Because I'll be honest with you, I was impressed. She was
Can Laney score?
heady.
Hell yeah.
She's a scorer. She's a heady. More important than her scoring ability, she's a heady player. See,
Basketball IQ.
IQ is what got me with her.
She has the package.
Absolutely.
But for me, if I had to pick between, let's say if I had to just say, since we're going to just do Nylah, since Nylah and her in the same class, and I was going to do 25 and 26, and I'm not trying to put you aside, Syvannah. She plays defense. That's a big glaring.
Absolutely.
That sticks out. Am I wrong by saying that? Is anybody in this room would disagree with me by saying that?
Well, I'll tell you, at the end of the day, that's where it starts with me.
Right.
And that's where,
And it's not to say that Laney don't play defense. She's a better defender.
Gotcha.
Am I wrong?
Okay. I can live with that. I respect it.
Okay. And I'm not saying this because y'all here. That's just.
Oh, no. Well, we ain't the only ones here. Shit, we got the whole world watching right now. So
Oh, yeah.
let's be
And
clear.
if they don't like what I say, y'all can DM me. Let me look into the camera. I don't run from the smoke, okay? So if anybody got a problem with the hell I just said, y'all can just call at me. Y'all know where to find me. DM me, ballin_VA 804, Lee Mary on Facebook, and on, it's my opinion. But that's what it is. I love Laney. I do.
Yeah.
I do. But when I saw this young lady right here, when they was talking about the same class, I was like, man, you're crazy. And I'm watching this young lady, the way she run a team, I'm like, yeah, I take them both.
Dope.
Okay?
Dope.
So that's just me. So, but it's no disrespect to put it this way.
not.
When you have a 1A, 1B, and 1C, that's a great damn problem to have.
Absolutely.
So if anybody says that, okay, well, how did you put Syvannah and Nylah ahead of her? That's my damn opinion. If you don't like it, so be it. Because we know on the other side of it, the people that defended her,
Right.
Lady, that's fine. Some people got Sanaa Green.
Right. That's another name that's been
Right.
out there.
You know what I'm saying? So it depends.
I
So
got a
they don't like
question for Nylah, though.
Huh?
I got a question for Nylah on this same topic because you go to her hometown and you beat her
And you beat her on her
on
floor.
her court, and then she gets the Player of the Year. How did that make you feel?
Disrespected. But it's just politics, and I got it this year, but I still feel like I should have got it back to back.
Yeah, you went to her floor, you beat her, but it happens. And I hope, and VHSL, I did it yesterday. I'm going to do it again. Y'all need to get it right. I don't know how in the world you got two teams that's in Chesterfield that don't play each other. I don't even know. That don't even make any sense. That makes no sense.
Which two teams?
James River and Manchester. I mean, y'all didn't play them this year, right?
Are they in
Thomasdale.
Are they in our district?
It don't matter. They in the
They
same
should still
town.
be- I see what you're saying.
They're in the same town.
Right.
One school in Chesterfield, right around the street,
You're right.
and the other on the other side in Chester. How in the world
Somebody
you not play?
ducking the smoke. That's what the problem is.
Well, I can't say that it's James River, so I'm not gonna put it on them.
Oh, well, no, I ain't saying who it is, but I tell you what, that's what's killing the crop too.
Right, that's the VHL problem. That's not a James River problem. That's not a Thomasdale problem. I don't know how if you had the two teams that's in the same area, that's on the VHSL. And if I'm wrong, or the ADs, if you got all this talent, how do you not play each other? You got the best tandem sitting right here. You got Arshay Jackson and you got Laney Grant over there. You tell me that y'all can't put that game together?
It's politics, man. It's just like boxing when you don't want to take an L.
So
you duck rec.
So who you saying is ducking red?
I'm just whoever. It's whoever's setting it up. There's no reason for
the ADs have to do that, right?
So that's who's ducking the wreck. They want an 18 to be able to make it to get a ban on the wall instead of everybody playing against each other.
Well,
we wouldn't have to have these conversations if it's set up right.
Well, guess what? Well, guess what? Out of the 3 Chesterfield schools, ain't none of them put a banner up this year besides a regional championship. So it didn't work.
Right.
Let's just be honest.
But that's the root of it. I believe.
Right. James River, since Laney been there the last 2 years, they haven't gotten it. They got 2.
That's the root of it. I think there's no reason for these teams to be this close and we not putting the best players on the floor against each other.
And no disrespect to Mia and Rain over there, and Coach Wright, they doing an excellent job out there. But come on, y'all, we got to get this right. You got the same thing with 2016 when you had Highland Springs and Monica and the best 2 teams. You got the number 1 basketball player in this country, and y'all don't play each other. That makes no sense.
No sense.
That makes no sense.
How do you really define?
But hold on. This is the thing, and I'm gonna do this, and I called them out. Highland Springs had a tournament in 2017. Well, 2015, Highland Springs played Monica in the Times Dispatch, beat them by 30. Megan, number 1 player in the country. Then you go back to 2017. They had a tournament at Highland Springs. Monica was in it. Monica played a student in Chester and Charlottesville. How do you not play each other? Why is everybody ducking red?
So this ain't just start yesterday.
No, they just ain't start. So that's what I'm just saying. So that's why I'm trying to educate the girls and educate everybody on I do follow that. So, but we got to do a better job because we got all this talent. We got a lot of good talent from class of 25, 26, 27. So come on, y'all. We got to do better. We got to do better. That's not making a 757, 703, 804 thing. We got talent right here that should be playing against each other. That's just not wait to AAU.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, but going back, let's get back on track here. So we got, how's y'all recruiting going?
It's slow, but it's going. It's a work in progress.
See, here's another problem. How is it slow? Now, I'm not saying nothing against you, but how is it slow? Now, these girls, I'm sitting here with the best duo in the state right now, and I'm trying to find out, again, in the words of Coach Wade, you got one girl who's already committed to UNC that's in the same class as you. What offers do you have right now on the table, if you don't mind me asking?
U of R, JMU.
I ain't no from you. I ain't.
Oh, George Washington.
Savannah, what you got?
JMU and Coppin State.
So what do we have to do in order to get more recruitment coming in? What do y'all think as far as, I'm asking the dads, what do y'all think?
We gotta expose our own kids, man, and promote our own, market our own kids, man. And like one thing Wade was saying, as far as the funding, just with getting to these elite camps, getting them in front of the right eyes. We gotta travel ourselves and go to these elite camps. Sadly, the schedule, the season schedule, is too soft.
Yep.
You're not getting no recognition like that. Most time you're gonna get your recognition is AAU.
And Sheen and my man Sheen Johnson just walked in. We talked about that yesterday. What's up, Sheen? Yeah, we had that same conversation, and it's like the schedule is just too soft. And then it's like, like Wade was saying, and I think they misunderstood what Wade was saying, was like, look, some people are more affluent than others, and they put the work in to do X, Y, and Z. So I understood what he was saying. It was no direct shot at nobody, but I think that just got, misconstrued in what he was trying to say. So if that's what he has to take in order to get, these girls, because right now they hooping.
Right.
1,000 points in 2 years, 2 regional championships. Come on, man. What's going on? And y'all playing for Boo this year, right?
Yeah.
When did Boo Williams come up to Richmond to drive to see anybody?
That's a fact. That was major that night.
That was major.
Who was that against?
Glen Allen.
No.
That was the Glen Allen game. That
Yeah.
was a good showing. Shout out to Boo for coming out. And,
Shout out to my plug.
to your who?
To your plug. Look, I ain't mess with that, man. She said she don't want to talk about it. We ain't gonna talk about it. But no, man. Can we talk about that mysterious letter that we got? Or you don't want to talk about that?
Who don't want to talk about it? I'm still looking for the small. Whoever it is, with a camera. This the camera.
The camera, one gonna be on you.
Yo,
let's go.
All I ask, you know my number. Whoever you are, you got the letter. I need an answer.
Right, my phone's over there, so I can't do that.
And
So,
we
to
don't
sum
even
it up-
need no answer. You can't stop it.
Okay.
Can't stop
You
what?
ain't gonna be able to stop us.
Oh well, yeah, of course.
Period.
But
No matter what you try, those two guys.
You want me to read it?
no, I'm gonna sum it up. I like to sleep comfortably. At the end of the day, I don't need the letter. I ain't sleep since. I mean, you're following my kid home. I mean, at the end of the day, I appreciate the fact that it's basketball. It could be worse, but one thing leads to another. So you don't follow a kid home just to see if she lives in a district of a school, so that if you got to play this school, now you got something against her to say, okay, well, she don't live in a district. Boom. Okay, she can't play, so it makes it easier for me to win a championship or whatever the case may be. I just didn't. It just didn't sit well with me. You following my kid.
Why do you think that is?
Oh, I mean, I'm hoping it was just because they wanted to win so bad. If you
Whoever they are.
it's the mysterious letter. I mean, it got it. It made it to all the ads and all of the principals in the district, and I'm like, it's almost like a bittersweet. Hey, you're doing something good for them to go this hard at you, but in the end of the day, like, all right, now that's over the line. As a parent, as a father, so. I would just know. I want to know who it is, But at the end of the day, prayerfully, everything is good as far as safety, But I just try to let Nylah know that I'm, of course, do everything in my power to make sure she's protected. Like I said, the hard work is paying off, and sometimes it shows in mysterious ways. Hashtag that letter. And that don't mean stop doing what you're doing. I told you, stay down till it's time to come up. I want to even go back a little further when we were just talking about the recruiting part. I actually like the fact that she's not being heavily recruited yet.
Why is that?
You got, that light, it gets brighter. With each recruit, the distraction becomes that much stronger. You just want to keep that grind, Just like Wade said about Laney. Nylah couldn't dribble and chew gum. 2 left feet when she was coming through the ranks. But the hard work, the dedication, the consistency, the rest is history, right?
It got her to where she at.
You're right. Yeah. So at the end of the day, keep grinding. It's paying off, and don't worry about the accolades and all of the scouts. That's, if it's for you, it's gonna come. But at the end of the day, you can only do your part, right? You just do your part, everything else falls in line. So.
And we don't want to make it, and not to, and again, to the Grant family or anybody that wants to, try to make it seem like that it's a us against them type of thing. It's not that. I've seen Laney work. I've seen her in a camp against Caleb Love and at Mondo's camp against Caleb Love and R.J. Davis and King, and that girl can go. I've seen her hard work, and so again, I know what you're saying is like, look, if she's the standard and she got that, then I want my girls to say, okay, well, if she got that, then y'all got to work as hard as what she's doing, correct? That's what you're saying, right? That's all we're saying.
That's what it's about.
So I don't want nobody to twist this and come on my page and acting crazy because I'm going to run your ass off if y'all do that shit to me. So I'm just going to just...
It's a competition.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, but like I said, I told Laney, I offered the Grant family to come on if they wanted to have a piece and everything, because I love Laney. I fuck with her. She go hard, but I don't like the people try to pit the kids against each other because it's not really like that.
I told
all
you
these
what
girls
I
can
thought.
go, but you gotta respect people's opinion. If somebody say that somebody's better than somebody else, it's just an opinion.
That's it.
That's it.
Where do we get to the point where we can't even voice our opinions? Like, it's just...
And it ain't the kids.
That's the biggest problem.
It's not the kids. No. So, everybody trying to come to people's defense and stuff like that. But I understood what Wade was saying, but it wasn't, like they tried to make it out to be. So I want to say that. But like I said, if y'all got a problem with me, so be it. I mean, I'm sleep good at night. Sorry.
No matter what.
But let's go back, young ladies. Who put the ball in y'all hands? Where it started as far as what players that y'all like when y'all saw? Is it a male player, female player? What basketball players y'all idolize, I should say?
Kyrie.
Oh, you like Kyrie?
Yeah.
Why Kyrie?
He's not. I mean, his height and the way he gets to his spots and how crafty he is as a player.
Syvannah?
It was always Kyrie and Allen Iverson for me.
That's right.
Tough.
That's tough. That says a lot, actually. That says a lot. Well, hopefully, like I said, you get one of them rings here in the state, you could be right there beside AI.
Absolutely.
But who put the ball in y'all hands? The daddies, the moms, uncles, cousins?
My dad.
Keith? She said you put the ball in the hand.
Oh yeah, man. It's ironic how that's how I know. That's why I say it's God given. It no matter what you try to do to stop this. The bond between them is too genuine. We too prayed up. I came up as an athlete, so anybody that know me would expect my kids to play. But that was my princess, yo. Girly girl princess. I ain't think about no ball or no in the dirt, none of that. Was at work one day. Was letting her play on the playground. I was shooting the rock, just shooting. She came over there, shot the ball. Form was just like, woo. Okay, I let it be. Another week or two go by, she came back, asking to play again, shot the joint. I was like, yo, so I had to call her mom. Like, yo, baby girl got a little, like, is it all right, vibe? You know what I'm saying? And she was just like, I don't know. Then we was around the projects again, kids playing. She started playing, and I just saw it. And she just gravitated to it, and I just asked her, like, if you really want to do this, I can really get you right. And we just started 2-ball dribbling. No shooting, no layups, 2-ball dribbling, just dribbling. That's why when you watch her play, like my daughter, she's the craftiest misdirectional point guard in the area, and she getting overlooked a little bit, but that's cool too. That's cool. And it's timing is everything. Timing is everything. Oh, it's gonna come.
She has a gift. I was at the Gainesville game. And the passes that you be making, she's naturally gifted. You talk about the ball handling, but the passes, like, I'm trying to figure out how in the world she be making some of the passes like. Because
there's levels to it. We went from dribbling, we went to passing, then we went to layups,
everybody
then we went to shooting.
That. She has a gift. Like, people like Nylah, she's a scorer. She can go. Vanna can score, but I think her best ability is, her passing. Would you say that? Kyrie ain't known for his passes, neither is Allen Iverson. So you had to kind of watch that from somebody. No disrespect. They can do it.
Yeah.
But come on, you got to give us a little bit more of that. Who else you been watching?
Yeah, Chris Paul.
Okay, all right.
That
Now
was-
we cooking. Okay,
Yeah.
now we can have a conversation. Okay, 'cause I'm sitting up here like you gonna sit there and tell me that you passed like Allen Iverson and Kyrie,
No.
two guys who don't want to pass the ball.
No, I mean like how crafty they were.
Yeah, that's true. They are very crafty.
And another thing too that I think just like something that's natural with my daughter, she been this way since she was small. She will always just like she'll be doing her thing, but she always like looking up like this, like seeing who watching her and all of that. And I honestly think that comes into play with how she look. 'Cause she could see she been looking at her peripheral since 4 or 5 years old. That was just a thing that she do. I'm like, yo, what you self-conscious or something? Like, nah, I'm just watching. You know, you say be on point. I'm just watching. Like, all right. And I think that when she come down, that's what she see.
What's that about, Syvannah?
Huh?
Huh?
Oh.
Something you want to tell us about?
No, that's what.
They
Watch
putting you
your
on the
back
spot.
like you're a drug dealer or something for.
Yo. I don't know. That's just something I always did, and it helped me when like looking for passes and stuff like that, and see it faster.
I'm gonna say something, and it's probably gonna maybe ruffle feathers, but I hope it don't. But I'm being very honest with what I'm about to say. I've been watching this game since 1983, and you know we can go back to Marshall Walker, Ronnie Wade. That's kind of before your time. I have never. These two young ladies right here. You guys are being talked about the best duo that I've seen in this state. Now, I've seen some, and 804, don't hate me for this. Right now, we're watching the female version of Allen Iverson and Tony Rutland.
Wow. Major.
And I know you've been around and seen some. Am I out of pocket for saying something like that? Because I'm telling you, these girls can go. And I'm telling you, and if you don't know who they are, Google them. Because AI was the score, Rutland was the point. But I'm going to tell you right now, when Rutland was smooth with that thing and passed that ball, like he told me on my podcast, if I can give you 4, he said, Chuck can give you 40, but I can give you 42. And that's what I'm seeing. So that's what I'm saying. So I'm not trying to put any pressure on you, but we have not talked about duos. We talked about individual players. We talked about Megan Walkers. We got Bree Justices. We got, I mean, I can go on and on. So many girls that came through this. If I'm forgetting this about it right now, just forgive me. But we have so many players that came out of this area. Cosby, Highland Springs. I just say that we just had some time. But we have never in a long time. Can you think of anybody who we've seen as a duo in the last couple of years? I mean, the last 10, 20 years as a duo. We talked about players, but as a duo. On the girls level. Not the guys, but the girls.
I mean, truth be told, I started really paying attention to the girls level probably when Sierra was like in the 4th grade. But since then, it's primarily boys. So
yeah, it's primarily always been boys, but girls, I'm just being honest.
So let me ask y'all, why is this duo, this bond, so strong?
And that was my next question.
Wow.
It's been like this since we were about 7, playing rec ball.
Mm-hmm.
And we always just had that connection on the floor. We literally only used to pass it to each other.
All right.
That was, hey, it's the truth. We only used to pass the ball to each other. It was bad,
So
but
y'all just like,
And we won.
yeah,
And y'all won.
almost every
So the formula
game.
has worked, right?
Yes, we went undefeated 2
I
seasons?
think we're about 4 championships.
Yeah.
Y'all, and this is in middle school too. Y'all played at Carver?
No, this was in elementary.
Elementary.
Yeah.
What middle school y'all went to?
I went to Carver.
You went to Carver.
I went to Davis for 1 year, then I had to transfer to Matoka.
Oh God.
All right now. I have a choice.
No, I can't even talk. My son went to Providence, so that ain't counting by much. Y'all know about Providence, so that was saying. But wow, but that's just okay. Well, the formula has worked because y'all got 2 regional championships. So let's just say that couple of player of the years. But what is next for the Thomasdale girls basketball team? Nylah Wilson, Syvannah Dawson.
It worked up until a certain point. Till them seniors about to whip y'all asses. Let's talk about it then.
Come
Okay,
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
let's talk about that.
Wait.
Them seniors wasn't too fond
Listen,
about that.
them
You
seniors
passing
was-
it to each
look,
other.
They would tell y'all was doing these dances. Y'all had everything. Y'all was I mean, y'all was getting it in. I'm out there posting it, yo. People mad at me. I was like, hey, those girls can go. They said, I was like, yeah, they lost. I was like, and? Oh, I took a lot of heat. I'm going back to that. I took a lot of heat, but I can take that. But it's cool. It's cool.
Tell them how your seniors felt, though, about that.
Yeah, those seniors should be pissed with y'all right now. Because, and the reason why I'm saying it, and I don't know what they're saying is because I know it's a collective team. But when you say Thomas Dale, who are they saying? Let's call it what it is.
Nylah and Syvannah.
Nylah and Syvannah.
Yeah, there you go. That's what the phone call I got when I was sitting right there in August.
And like I tell them all the time, like, we don't have to be apologetic about it. Like, they going to play team ball, but we got skin in the game.
Right.
And too much work.
Right.
Too much sweat, too much tears, too much. We don't have to be apologetic about it.
So
You know what I'm saying? You put in work, you put in work. If you the best, you the best.
that's what they're saying right now. That's what I see. That's what I've been saying.
So it's like, you know, you gotta get in the lab. You
Listen.
gotta put the work in.
I'm gonna tell y'all how. Listen, I had a interview with the governor that day, and I was ready to go home, and I had to work overnight.
The Glen Allen.
The Glen Allen game.
Right.
Tim, what did I do, Tim?
Went to the game, man.
Y'all saw me. Y'all
Yeah.
saw me. We already know that. But, you know, like I said, what is next? We want to know what's next. Next season, I mean, besides, you know, y'all summer coming up, we go back to y'all summer. But what is the expectations for next year? Because like I said, them seniors, they gone.
Ring.
Back to back.
Back to back. So wait a minute. Okay, hold on. Let's slow down. So you're saying not only you gonna win a championship will be your junior and your sophomore year, you're saying it's gonna be for your senior year and your junior year as well. That's what she's saying.
Yes.
You know there's people gonna be play this, right?
Yeah.
So you're gonna put that much pressure on yourself to do that.
Yes.
Is it pressure? Do you feel like it's pressure?
Pressure just means you expected of something. So I'm expected of myself to get back to back.
Because you know that people gonna see this and you know they're gonna be like, oh, whatever. You know how it go. Savannah, what you got to say? You gonna back her up or you just gonna just sit there and not say nothing?
Oh, I agree with her 100%. I'm ready to get that ring.
Ladies and gentlemen,
All three.
all three.
Yeah, not 2, 3. So we got one more year. Back
Listen.
to back.
The last time this has been done since 2017. Megan did it. Megan closed. The last senior season, she was 30-0. Number 2 ranking in the country as far as team-wise. So that's the last time a three-peat has been done. Sophomore, junior, senior year. So for you, it will only be 2. She's saying 3. Them big shoes to fill.
And all it is work, man.
Cosby has done it. I mean, I think Cosby went, 2? But 3-peat, yeah. Well, we gonna leave it as that. This summer, y'all running with Boo Williams.
Yeah.
Where are some of the tournaments that y'all gonna play? Y'all got your schedule yet?
Yeah.
Nike Nationals. We go to Georgia. I think Alabama, New Orleans,
Chicago.
That's national. Yeah.
So what is the expectation? What do y'all plan on hoping to get out of this summer running with Boo?
Rack up on those. Win Nike Nationals, and just get exposed.
And y'all on the same team, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Y'all playing what age group?
17.
Ooh.
I'm having no other way, my brother.
Hey man, I love it. I mean, listen. I just been trying to, people been hearing me talk about these girls and just watching, because I watch all the reels and the highlights and a couple of games, man. And I told Tim, I was like, man, I'm getting a dynamic duo in here today, but I can't say. I was gonna say something else, but I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna do that.
You gotta say it.
No, I cannot.
This is BallinVA.
No, I cannot do that. That'd be disrespectful.
We ain't
That is
holding
disrespect.
punches.
That I'm not gonna do that because that's putting him on the spot. Because I
That's
want to
how
say
you
something.
go
I'm not doing
Let's
that.
go, PLF.
I'm not doing that.
We ain't
I'm
holding
not
back.
doing that.
I
Look,
told you I'd give it up.
Huh?
It had already
quiet
came
for
out.
you,
Oh,
Brittany.
so y'all want-
It had
Talk
already
about
came
it.
out
Brought it
pretty
up.
much.
Listen, well,
Let's get PLS a mic. That's my man.
TPLS. Hey, y'all want to get him a chair?
Get him a
Yeah,
chair, man.
get
Get
on
him
there.
a pick.
Yeah, and get him a
What
microphone.
we doing?
Because they coming on next anyway,
They
but
on
I'm just
right
saying,
now.
but look, he been waiting for you to come on to get you on the mic now, so
We held up a whole hour for you, dog.
look.
We pushed it
It's
back.
supposed to be about these girls, but he said we'll bring them on here.
is.
So we're gonna get your opinion of what you think of Nylah and Syvannah. So yeah, we're gonna. But while we do that, y'all, I still think I'm gonna go back to what I said earlier. Please subscribe, like, comment, share this thing, man. This is what we do over here, and we need all the help we can get, man. You know, we need all the donations or whatever we can get over here, man. But we really appreciate that. We got my man Rasheen Johnson here from TPLS Academy. I wish we could get him a chair. I think there's one might be in that corner or something like that. What's up, Sheen? How you doing, bro?
What's going on?
Is it be on?
Should be on. Yeah, what's going
Okay,
on?
what's going on? Look, y'all know you up next. I'm doing a double header today.
Yeah,
And this is the first time we actually had two different
Let's
sets at
go.
one time.
That's mixing
Muhammad
up.
been like doing that, man. Listen, man. These two young ladies right here, man. What do you think about these two young ladies right here?
I mean, coach both of them. I think, Nylah said something that's telling and something that I would live and die by. Like, she said her recruitment is slow. How is that, right? She plays on the EYBL team at Boo Williams, and Syvannah does too. So that's the thing that I always say about AAU is so convoluted. Like, we all wait for only AAU just to get recruited. And that's just not the way. Guards, anybody under 6 feet that's probably average.
Thank you, Tim.
They come a dime a dozen. And I tell that to my daughter. They come a dime a dozen. So, with the competition that, we play in high school, and we took some lumps in high school. And I think for what we do in high school, it's designed to develop the girls 100%. If we was just to go out there just to try to win, we could probably run 1 or 2 plays just to try to get out there and win. But it's specifically about development and trying to get them girls to the next level. For her to say her recruitment is slow, and then y'all hit it on it. It's like, the competition in high school. I mean, just think about it. Rec ball, you have to pass to each other. It's the same girls that's in high school, right?
The same thing.
They're scattered out. They're not playing basketball like you guys. And, that's the different level. And you can't change it. Really, you can't. So the only scary thing about it, like even when we're talking to kids about coming to our academy program, they're kind of afraid to leave that high school atmosphere. But and they need to know this, and all girls need to know this. The business aspect of it says that you have to do that because you're different, right? You're different from your girls that's on Instagram. You're different from your girls that's doing TikToks. Because who works out 3 hours a day, 5 days a week? Not your friends. They'll meet up with you afterwards. They'll say, hey, girl, let's go to this game. But the next day, you can be at that game. I got to get up. I got to go to practice. I got to do this. So you got to be built different. So that's the main thing when it comes to, girls playing. I was just talking to Manny 2 days ago, and I was telling him about Tamani. I told him in the beginning of the year, I said, she need to play varsity. She need to forego her last year. Virginia High School League, you could play only 4 years.
4 years, right.
I told him she need to play right now varsity because she's not going to be there in maybe 2 years.
Right.
I think she's a U.S. Olympian talent, really. I really do think that.
Wow,
and,
that's a lot.
And Manny, and I tell him this, I said, you always talk about competition, but that you're going to be playing that same competition that probably is not going to challenge you. So when you're not challenged, you hit your ceiling fast, right?
Okay.
And then when you get to AAU, politics, you want to talk about politics? That's where it's at because it's a honeymoon period with AAU, right? So if you're young, if you're like playing on the 17U team, all of a sudden you might see a girl come from North Carolina, play your same position. 32 minutes, you may be playing 8 minutes when you're used to playing 20 minutes. Like, how are you going to be able to cope with that? Is it better for me to play on a not even a lower level, a level where I can get out there and play, because it's going to be a lot of girls that's going to be 24s that's trying to get scholarships that probably they don't have.
So let me ask them a question. Hold on, let me ask them a question. Your high school season, do you get more? Is it more excitement for you during the high school season or during AAU season?
Hey,
Why is that?
it's more competition. You're traveling a lot more, and you're around more people.
Do either one of you get bored during the season at all? Will you say that your guys maybe hit a wall this season or something like that? Kind of like you have your highs and lows where AAU is constantly on the high because you're facing different talent all the time.
Yeah, because we had like in high school we were playing like bum teams, like back to back, and then we played a good team and we played bum teams. But AAU, it's never like that.
Let me ask y'all a question that probably anybody gonna ever ask y'all, and I don't know if it's out of pocket. Did you just go into the game that just overlooked any one particular team that you just like, and you don't have to call them out, you can just answer yes or no, that is like, I don't want to play today? Like a high school team that you saw on the schedule, like, man, I don't want to play them. It's like a waste of time.
No,
Okay.
I don't care who it is, for real.
Okay, no, I'm just asking, just one of them questions I had to
They
ask.
love the game that much.
Okay. Well, no, because sometimes that
Yeah.
people have that, but it goes back to what he was saying. The seasons and stuff like that. So
Like she just said, like, AAU, right? That's where it's at. So like, and I sound like Coach Mike because he used to always do it. Like, well, Jennifer,
what's up, Coach Mike?
And I said, man, stop talking about Jennifer. Now I do. I'm like, well, with Sierra, So, but Sierra played against 17 McDonald's All-Americans. Through her from 8th grade all the way up.
And don't give too much because we know we got to save it for the next set.
Yeah, exactly. So, and then just imagine you just have to wait it's not even a AAU season from March to July. If we just count the live periods, it's April, May, July, 2 in July, 4. You got 4 live periods where you're going to probably play the top competition. And then you go back to high school, to kind of play that same competition. So, that's the thing. And the thing about it, these girls are blessed. They're ahead of a lot of other people. But that's the reality of it. I've seen some really, really good girls. Like I was telling man, I seen this 8th grader we played. Is it North Carolina GBB? And my point guard, she was just like, man, what school she going to? I looked at her like, she in the 8th grade. What are you talking about? Physically, you would think she's like a junior or a senior. So that's the reality of it, so.
Let me ask y'all a question. I'm going to throw a couple of names out there, and I want to see what y'all tell me to the girls. And, dads, if y'all want to get in on it, I just go around. I'm going to go each one of y'all. I'm going to say one name. I'm going to go Syvannah, Nylah, Keith, and y'all just give me your opinion of that person. These all female players.
Okay.
I'm going to start with Sanaa Green. What you think about Sanaa's game?
I think Sanaa's a bucket. I haven't watched her enough, but from what I've seen, I think she's a bucket.
What you think?
She's certified.
Keith?
She's a combo big.
Develop those guard skills. And that's not just to her, but because we're just talking about her. You ain't promised 6'6", 6'7". So if you a 6-footer, don't let them stick you under that basket. And even if you under that basket, Charles Barkley, be able to get it, develop them guard skills.
Yeah, he hit on point as far as developing guard skill. But I told her dad when she was in the 5th grade, she's gonna be an ESPN kid. So every time I talk to her, I'm like, remember I told you? Like, yeah, you told me that. So that's what she is. So.
The next one I'm gonna do, I can't think of her first name, but y'all know her. Coco for Western Branch. What y'all think about her game?
You had to play them this year, huh?
We played them at the Scope.
That's right.
Yeah, that was a beat down too.
That's right.
No disrespect, but that's what it is. What you think about her game? As far as in relation to you, I know you will probably say that you're better than her, but what do you think about her game?
I think she's tough.
What was the best part of her game when you saw her?
She was creating space and pulling it up. She was shooting the ball a lot.
Okay. Now,
She's quick and she's aggressive.
Keith, you see
Yeah,
Coco?
I seen Coco. Yeah, Aggressive and determined. She got to build her skill set up a little more, but she got a dog in her.
Okay.
Definitely got a dog in her.
She's another version of Nylah. If you look at how her game is designed, she can get to the basket. She has a mid-range. I would only advise her to not fade on the mid-range. Straight up and down. Hers versus Nylah straight up and down, but she'll kick that foot out and fade. Don't throw your shot off. Straight up and down. And then we know everybody could throw up a 3-ball. But
Yeah, Coco, she's a good guard. She puts a lot of pressure on you on both ends as far as like going to the basket and on the defensive end. I think she's ranked like in the top 20 in the state in her class. She got off. I think she's got reached off for the Presbyterian. I think she just need to work on a jump shot like a lot of kids, you know, and that'll be it.
I'm gonna do one more. Mia Wolford. I ain't gonna do the other three. I'm gonna leave up two alone.
She's big, aggressive. She gets rebounds. She just does everything she's supposed to do and more.
She's a good person on and off the court, and
That's your buddy. I know. Shout out to Mia.
very aggressive, strong.
Another combo big. When I say combo big, you had the ability to get it done on the block, mid-range, and have some dribble with you. You know what I'm saying? Move, can get up and down the court with the guys.
Okay.
the same advice I would give Sanaa, I would give to Mia. What is she about?
6'2".
If she plan on going major, what you doing at 6'2" on that block? I mean, realistically, develop them skills, develop a mid-range, get you a check. But as far as a dog, forget about it.
I got one more, but after that, I'm
Yeah.
gonna leave it
I mean,
alone.
you know, like 6'2", you know, that's a good size. You know, Power 5, you got to be like super athletic to play on the block. She's strong. You know, I think she probably need to develop that mid-range game. You know, putting the ball on the floor, getting to the basket. So I think time will tell as far as where she fall next. I mean, that next level, depending on what's coming to her as far as her recruitment. I don't really know how her recruitment is, other than I know she got offered to West Virginia, Hampton, and probably some kids don't post their stuff, but but she's an awesome player, real aggressive.
What conference is West Virginia?
That's that Big 12.
Would she be able to play on that block in the Big 12?
That's what I'm saying. Like time will tell. So think about it. Like she got it real early. So a lot of coaches will probably do stuff based off potential, and just think about it. West Virginia coach left yesterday. She was only there for a year, right?
Oh wow.
Yeah, because we got to play at West Virginia, so she's gone. So now you got to get reoffered. So all that stuff coming to play because a new coach coming in. So that's just something to think about. So
Wow. And one last one, and I'm gonna ask these two young ladies who was their favorite female back player, so that give you a little bit of time to do that. Have any of y'all seen Kennedy Harris? Okay, well we're gonna leave that one alone. Let's go back into that. Great player by Hampton High School. Great player. Do y'all have a female? I know y'all said Kyrie was one of y'all favorite. Is Kyrie and Iverson. Who's your favorite female player if you have one? Or that you watched?
Zach
Zach
Cook in
Cook.
her prime.
All right.
Who?
All right.
y'all do everything together, right? Y'all just joined at the hip. So let's just go ahead and say it. Y'all going to college together, so you're going to go first. So wherever you go in Savannah?
More than likely, yes.
Are you serious?
Oh, that's the game plan.
Oh, so this is a package deal.
Been the game plan,
Package deal. They say at the hip, they mean that.
Look,
and it's been that. That's the thing. This ain't just start. They've been playing since 7. It's been that.
wow. Hey, man. Y'all got a bright future. That's all I'm going to say. I've said enough. I said enough. Muhammad, I know you said you had some things you might want to address too.
But don't forget about that question about y'all favorite female player. I want to hear. Oh, they just did that one.
They just did that, yeah.
It's getting late for me.
Huh?
It's getting late for me.
It's getting late for you.
Anytime I start doing that, it's
Yeah, okay. Oh, you don't work at night, do you?
oh, I'm a truck driver.
Oh, we
Right.
yeah, we here.
We just answered that. Oh, so you too?
Look,
Y'all feel my pain.
We the night guys over here. You know what I'm saying? No, but I can do one more. Ask y'all, but I know I meant to ask y'all. Coach Wade. How do y'all feel about Coach Wade?
Love him.
Yeah, that's my
Been with
guy.
him for a minute.
Oh yeah.
That was the first person I played AAU with. I think I was in the fourth or third.
Cause you was there, y'all was there. Yeah, right. You was there with them.
Yeah.
Okay. And y'all know who he is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How y'all feel about him? Put him on the spot. How y'all feel about him?
He's cool. I didn't.
Yeah, he's cool.
Huh? He's quiet.
He's cool.
He's cool.
Yeah.
He's just
Yeah.
cool. That's it.
Yeah, I was playing with Wade, and I don't think I ever played with the 16 or 17.
Yeah, I primarily sat on the bench with Nylah. I think me and Coach Mike coached Syvannah one year, and I got a Syvannah story too. So
Put that.
I'm putting her on the spot. So
Okay.
we took over that team 7th grade, went to live period, and you were saying about Syvannah, and me. I'm telling you, me and Coach Mike was on the bench. She has the quickest changes direction that I ever seen, like ever. I'm talking about this was 7th grade. I'm talking about no
Seventh
soft
grade?
It was 7th grade. And me and Coach Mike, we'll look at each other like, man, I mean, here.
Right.
Yeah, the
You
way
know-
that she changed
Yeah.
direction, man. It's just like
Yeah, so Coach Mike was trying to get her to do a ball screen. Like Syvannah couldn't do it, you know? But the thing is, she was so programmed to carry a team. This way, that way, this way. I could do all that. You know, so I think that was a learning. It was frustrating for her. I know it was because you just see in her face, she was just like, man, I don't need this stuff. I don't need no ball screen. I'm good. But it's one of these lessons 2 years down the line, like you're going to have to use that ball screen going against these Power 5 girls because, you know, when you'll be a smaller guard, you're going to need that extra step to get off. So, but overall, like, you know, these two are, you know, really good talent. But I was thinking about that on the way over here, like when Syvannah, she was like, man. And I remember talking to you and her afterward. I was just like, man, look, I know you mad, but this ain't the end all be all. You know, it's a learning experience. So that was my Syvannah.
And that's the thing for any dads that's out there training their kids, yo. You might hit a moment where you got to put training to the side and play daddy. A person that hit that peak and it's like you do things that be uncomfortable and it's like, we used to do ball screens. It's like, what's this? What I need? I'm just gonna pop, go by, you know. And you bump heads, man. You got to know how to balance that thing out. And it always takes a village. It can't just be you. You're going to have to send them to different folks. You're going to have to, and you're going to have to play dad. You feel me? And that was one big thing I had to learn.
you had to kind of fall back.
I had to
post
fall,
somebody
man.
else
It
in.
was,
Yep.
man, I had nights. I'm like, yo. But that's my baby girl. And I be damned if I let ball or anything get in between daddy, daughter.
How many times your daddy pissed you off? We putting daddy on the spot right there.
It was definitely during the summertime. Like when we used to have to be on the field and stuff. And we used to do the ladders and the parachute and run like miles and miles, like have 2-a-days. It used to be so frustrating. And when I couldn't do moves, like he'll get on me about it, but it was all worth it at the end.
So you would say between your mama and daddy, who's the hardest on you? Damn, you got to think about it. Both of them that bad?
Nah, 'cause
Hey, hey,
Look, you're going to get in trouble, right? I ain't trying to get you in trouble. Look. All right, we're going to do this, right? Look, all right. If you just want to say you don't want to answer that, I'm going to go to Nylah.
be real.
all right.
You plead the fifth?
No. I plead the fifth.
Okay.
Yeah, I plead the fifth.
Nah, you can't do that. You got to be real, man.
Vanna, we're gonna pass you. Nylah, who hard on you, mom or your daddy?
My dad.
I knew that was. Look, I even met your mom. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, why your dad? You think he's so hard on you?
Because I train with my dad on a daily.
And he just be on you.
Yeah, he expects more.
Okay. You cool with that though? Okay. See how easy that was?
It's different subjects though.
Oh, okay.
When we talk about ball, my dad is hard on me. When we talk about like on the everyday, it's my mom.
It's your mama.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Anything y'all want to say or add?
yeah. Because I know, because like I said, look, I'm gonna tell you. You know, when I met them at I met you at the Armstrong game,
Yeah.
and that 20 point, and she told me that y'all was better than Glen Allen. I told her like she was crazy, and y'all won by 19. Like, so you just knew that. Why did you think that you was gonna beat them by double figures?
It was just the mindset.
Oh, so it had nothing to do with their talent. It was just you just knew that you was gonna beat them by that much.
Yeah, I feel like we had the better guards and better bigs. So when you got it's 2-0, of course you're gonna come out on top. Not to feel like the way that we came out that game was so much energy, and they couldn't really do nothing about it.
Because it was a 2-point game at halftime, right? It was like 2 or 4 points. It was real close.
It was a close one.
Yeah, it was. But we were ready.
Look,
We always come out. We usually come out in the second half. Just didn't happen. You know.
I'm glad you changed
Hey,
that.
just
You just opened the door.
Hey, this ain't happening, man. This ain't happening.
See, you here. You knew I was going with that. I was like, oh, really? This is what we doing.
But any other game, you would have come out better than a half.
Yeah,
We had a
Regardless of that game, aside of that, we come out like a lot better in the second half. Aside that game.
So y'all was just sleep.
Yeah, we just switched it up that game. We had a great first half, but had a bad second half.
But then y'all just hear her say that usually. So that day, I'm gonna let y'all look. Until y'all win that chip, this is what's gonna happen between me and y'all. When we see each other, we gonna pound, we gonna do all that other stuff like that. But I'm gonna let y'all know, until y'all win that chip, look, we don't judge by regional championships around here, okay?
Yeah.
You know, y'all know who Megan is, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I will probably say that she's the standard as far as what she's accomplished in the last 10 years around here. So in order to do that, y'all know what y'all got to do, right? Right? Y'all know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because Thomas Dale, I don't think they won no girls championship, right?
Nah.
Do y'all know what y'all would do for the community if y'all hoist up a couple of titles? Do y'all really know what y'all legendary thing's going to be? That's going to be huge.
Yeah.
I don't think Thomas Dale's won a championship in anything since 2009 in football. So, I'm just saying. In what? Nah, gang. Nah. Good try, though. Good try. But no, it was been fun, y'all. Anything y'all want to add before I get y'all out here? Because I need y'all to give me a schedule because I do want to come to the games and support. I told Laney the same thing this morning. Give me a schedule and I'll try to get to a game because I like seeing talent. And we got some great talent in the 804. And I'm just so glad that I'm sitting here with these two young ladies and their fathers and their former coaches. And you know, it's a beautiful thing because I just get so tired, you know, of our area not being recognized. All the talent is always leaving our area. And I'm just glad that we got something right here that we can call our own. And it's a beautiful thing. And I just want to, look, I don't care. Y'all ain't got to let me in the game for free. I paid my $8, $9, $10 to come see these girls play. They worth it. I'm sorry. So, but I will take a free. If y'all want to let me in for free, now I'm doing that. But in case y'all don't, I'll pay my money to come see that. Y'all give me some season tickets or something, like that. These girls are the real deal. And if y'all haven't seen them, and I'm telling you, and y'all know how much I've been bragging them. It seemed like every couple of days, your mama was sending me pictures, and then which I was posting on my story. So I'm gonna always support. So they probably say, yeah, he has always and then they were letting me have it at the end of the season, a couple of weeks ago. So we know I'm planning on having a seat at the Siegel Center, right?
Yes.
Now I'm telling you, they're gonna go back to it. You know people won't. You know how they operate around here. You got to hold the title. These girls' confident is, you know what? I can't say we got kids in here, ladies and gentlemen. I have dropped a couple birds, but anything y'all want to say before we get up out of here? Because I think I've covered everything on my list. Everything on here. Anybody? They better watch out. Why they gotta watch out?
On the loose.
Hey.
You want to show your face for a little bit? Because he right behind him.
Come on over here. And who is this young man?
That's
My
Sage
brother.
Dawson.
Sage Dawson.
Yes, sir.
Savannah's brother, your son.
Yeah.
Gonna be coming right up.
He coming right up. How old are you?
11.
11?
Yeah, he a bucket.
He a bucket. Who you play for right now?
Nobody.
Nobody.
No more now.
So how we gonna see you, man?
High school, college, whenever.
Oh yeah,
Middle school.
Middle school.
middle school. What middle school
Middle
you go
school is
to?
when it's really gonna be turned.
Which AAU teams you play for?
Have it. Yeah, just have it.
Oh yeah.
Tried out for Boo Williams, but that didn't turn out too well.
And he tried out 2 ages.
Don't feel bad because it didn't turn out right for a lot of
2
people.
ages up though. He was
Okay.
trying out for the 13.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was trying out for the 13.
Yeah,
Okay.
6th and 7th. I think that's when I was going to 5th grade.
So what you telling me, Mr. Sage Dawson, that we need to right now, you the future. Oh no, you quiet now. I need you to say it.
sure,
I need to have
for
that
sure.
same energy that you had over there.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Who better, you or your sister?
Me.
Oh,
Call that. He said.
boy. All right,
Oh.
we're not even about to talk about this. Hey, go back over there.
You sure? Mm-hmm. You know your sister gonna get you when she get off the set, right?
She got to have fun. See what happens.
I love it. Family love. But y'all, man, everybody, make sure y'all tune in, man. Like I said, I know we got the best duo right here. These girls say they're going to hold us some chips next year going forward, and I'm going to stand behind them on that. So when they stand in front, I'm just going to be like this. So if y'all, so I'm going to be right there whether they win or lose. Muhammad, man, I want to say thank you, bro. For just me and you. It's like we clicked when we got that phone call, man, and we met at the game. And Keith, I'm just meeting you as well. I met you at the game too. And like I said, I appreciate y'all just giving me an opportunity to bring your daughters on here because y'all didn't have to do that. Like I tell people all the time, I don't primarily interview high school kids unless they with the coach or with the parents. That just them being by themselves. I seem like a little hype boy, or like some of these other programs that we got in Richmond that want to highlight. I'm not gonna call no names because I'm not gonna give them any airplay, but they know who they are. Not a little shade there, but I just want to wish you, young ladies, a hell of a summer, spring and summer session, and and come back next year, work twice as harder, so that way I can have a seat, in March, this month here, and hopefully next year when y'all come back, we be talking about a championship.
That's a fact.
Y'all to it.
Got you.
That's work.
Okay. Well, from Tim Morrisette Media, from my man Sheen Johnson, Muhammad, Keith, Nylah, and Syvannah, this is BallinVA. Make sure that y'all hit that like and subscribe button, and we out. I appreciate y'all watching the episode again today, y'all. Go over, make sure that y'all check out my man, Stockel.com for any of your home buying needs. Appreciate it. Thanks again.